All right, Myra's here now with sports. Myra.
Joe, do you think that there's going to be a NHL season?
I doubt it. I don't know.
No.
Not the person.
Do you care?
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. Well, I don't know if anybody cares anymore, but we'll see if anything comes of this. The NHL has made a move today in an attempt to try to salvage the season. Owners presented the players with a new proposal, and the two sides are expecting to discuss it over the phone tomorrow. I imagine every hockey fan out there in TV land is rolling their eyes right now, but this latest offer may actually have some legs. Owners seem to have bended a bit on a few of the key stumbling blocks, including contract lengths. The league is bumping the maximum contract length from 5 years to 6, 7 years max if a team is re-signing their own player. The offer also includes compliance buyouts and less restrictive rules on player contracts. The length of this collective bargaining agreement would be 10 years with an option for both parties to opt out after 8. Now it's being reported that the players have until January 11th to accept this deal. Training camps would start the very next day, and the abbreviated season would be scheduled to go on January 19th. Let's talk World Juniors. Malcolm Subban getting nod in net for Canada for a second straight game. There's captain Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, fresh off a 5-point performance against the Germans. Slovakia has never beaten Canada at this tournament, but they weren't intimidated one bit. Slovaks draw first blood. Traffic in front of Subban. That's Marco Dano making the deposit, his first of the tourney. A lot of contact in this one. Scary looking knee on knee right there on Mark Scheifele. Scheifele is going to be all right, thank goodness. And then some adversity for Canada. J.C. Lippin gets the elbow up and called for a 5-minute major and a game misconduct. Canada down to 11 forwards. Lippin gets first dibs on the shower, and on the ensuing power play, Slovaks convert. Thomas Mikas makes the water bottle dance 2-0 after 1. Not the start Canada was looking for, but after the break, a bit of a different story. Ryan Strome from the slot goes top shelf. Morgan Riley with the helper. Canada cut the lead in half, and then here comes the freight train. Anthony Camara steamrolls Patrick Luza. Camara is kicked out of the game. Now Canada's down to 10 forwards. Luza had to be taken off on a stretcher. Slovakia back on the power play. 2-man advantage this time, and it's Mark Dano again going through Subban, who really didn't look too solid on that goal. 3-1, but Canada gets a 5-on-3, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins starts the play behind the net. Morgan Riley's one-timer is money. Canada within a goal, another power play, and another marker. The equalizer, Ty Ratty and Morgan Riley. Another assist, some slick passing in that sequence. 3-3 game and less than 5 to go in the second. Griffin Reinhart to Xavier Ouellet. Shot is expertly deflected by Mark Scheifele. 4-3 Canada. Nice little second period comeback, and Ryan Nugent-Hopkins is going to get his prettiest goal of the game. Stick handling display. Nice hands. 5-3. Strome scored the Canada's first goal, and he got Canada's final goal. 6-3 was your final. Canada's next game is against the United States.
You know, when you go through events like this, you're going to deal with adversity, and you got to find different ways to win. So, you know, we got down early, but ultimately on the bench there was still an air of confidence, and our gang continued to believe, and thankfully, as you said, our back end was real strong, and we were able to have our key players step up at key times.
Well, speaking of the USA, they faced off against Saskatoon Blades goalie Andrei Markov and the Russians today, and we've seen Markov at Save on Foods Memorial Center before, and hopefully he's not playing this well against Canada. How about this save as Markov sprawls across his crease to rob John Gaudreau of what was a guaranteed goal. His mates reward him later in the period. Albert Yarulin unloads from the slot power play goal. 1-0 for the motherland after 1. And the U.S. draw even in the middle frame. Also on the power play, Jacob Trouba with a howitzer of a shot, his second of the tournament. Ties at 1s after 40. Next goal is going to win it. Vladimir Kachiov goes it alone. One blows by a bunch of Americans, slips the puck past John Gibson. Russia improves to 2-0. Andrei Markov gets player of the game honors, stopping 41 shots. Well, Patrick Polivka will get the honors tonight between the pipes as the Victoria Royals begin the unofficial second half of their season. Prince George Cougars are in town for the first of a Friday-Saturday doubleheader. The Cougs are a desperate bunch, tied for the final playoff spot in the West. The Royals sit safely in 6th, but head coach Dave Lowry isn't one to sit back.
Coaches are never happy with their teams, right? But this is right where we expected where we'd be. We'd be in the middle of the pack, and if you look at the strength in this conference, and you know, we've played Portland a couple times. We've played Kamloops quite a bit, and we know right now that that's where we want to get to. That's the level that we want to get our team playing on a nightly basis, and we know moving forward that we can be a lot better.
With 5 games in the next 8 days, the Royals are in prime position to make a charge up the standings. The Royals learned their lesson last year, having to face the powerhouse Kamloops Blazers in the first round. Points in December are just as important as points in March.
Now it's just really focused on this weekend more than anything. PG is obviously the team that's right behind us, and we have a chance here to pretty much separate ourselves from them, and that's pretty much our main focus this weekend.
I don't like them too much, but we play them a lot, and lots of teams play each other a lot, but not sick of seeing them. It's good to have them back in our barn. We didn't get both wins last time here, so hopefully we can do that this weekend.
Well, Friday, January 4th, it's going to be game night for CTV, so we would like you to join us at Bear Mountain Arena to watch an exciting game between the Victoria Grizzlies and the Nanaimo Clippers. The CTV on-location team will be there cheering for our island teams. Make sure to drop a seat by the CTV table and enter to win some prizes. Tonight, your chance to win a family pack of tickets to the game. Email your name and phone number right now to islandcontest@ctv.ca with Grizzlies in the subject line. I'm going to invite you again to come with me.
I'm there.
All
Should
right.
be fun.
Perfect.
Myra, thank you very much.
You're welcome.